This is Xennial and Dietsche. This is April 30th, 2019, Poetry Planet. April Poetry Month. Happy Poetry Month to y'all. This is Superior, Wisconsin, a very foggy, milky day. It is fun to drive on one of the bridges into this mouthy, stomachy, milky mess. So I am going to disclose something before we get started on Poetry Planet. There's something that people don't know about me. I'm actually British. Anyways, I had to get that out. So anyways, we're going to be reading poems from 2012. I was going to have a better agenda, but I decided just to do something different. So it's been a great month. Our Poetry Planets at Red Mug, Wisconsin and Superior have been awesome. We were actually covered by the news, the local bourgeois press, and that was très interesting. Très means very. Was in the news a couple times this week for good stuff, fighting against Nazis and the Husky Fire. And so it's been a really great year. So, but I am going to, or a great month, so I'm going to read some poems. A lot of them have to do technology, and Facebook, and that's why I'm wearing this get up. I wore this for Red Mug Coffee Shop, and it went really, really well. So, here we go. This one is called, Do You Know What Paper Is? These are actually on typewriter. She fall down during texting him on the screen cracked. Nose bleed from the rupture and probable to call for help. Him cell phone slow uncharged. Neutrons dull and drunk. Today had to use a friend's phone to check if lungs are due for breath. A clock above her scalp with small, large hands direct. Couldn't use it. It hung. Cerebral phone clock can be read. Facebook status must be changing. Must see if comments and puns are cute. Seconds passing already. I'm obsessed if I shan't see before now. That is, you know what paper is. Kind of little vedettes on internet life. So, another disclosure, these glasses, I haven't changed prescription since I used to do Civil War reenacting in like 2006. So, they are a strain nonetheless, but they won't F up my eyes, they'll just give me a headache. So, a headache is definitely worth Poetry Planet. So, this is called Relax and Sneeze. A future here. There are so many cars along driveways. I have luggage. I have this discordance. The sun always does not wake me up. I don't wake up humanly. In the dark adds to cold without a lamp. That is called Relax and Sneeze. This is about spring. Probably, I don't know. I used to hang out at Starbucks a lot. And people watch and build poems. And who knows what kind of frame of mind I wrote this in, but I wrote this in April of 2012. Called Freshman Infusion. Cheerleading for color of fusion spring. Hearing colors. Trip over shapes. Be color noise. Off boat symmetry. Same look. It's called Freshman Infusion. This is called Have to Put Up the Sun for a Week. This is probably because it was like really like spring for something. I don't know. It's fun. Sometimes of these poems I can remember exactly what they're about. And some of these they are just lost to history. So, anyways. Who let the sun into our room? It, that glorious sun, let loose upon our famine of winter. A sun for ourselves becomes gently a sunnet. The days stay sunner, pure, sweet, unstoppable fusion atom from glorious star sun. Graciously I heard to it. To the sun comment, I do enjoy it. It is against the west wall. I bear entire protocol on failings of sun progress. Its harmless 40 caliber, it's set in its spot peculiar, adamant in March. Obsession sun and a climate that vacuum winter opens. That is called Have to Put Up the Sun for a Week. Weeks since I lost human contact. And by this get up, you probably think I lost human contact like 200 years ago. I live on a planet that is merely a front for humans. When they coitus, relationship speaking, when two join themselves on dry mating economic vectors, it is in this case nothing to offer but aggravation causes when he can't Facebook. They say that the younger generations, younger than me, are doing less on Facebook. And I try to do less on Facebook. I try to have like no Friday Facebook or no Saturday status updates. I use Facebook a lot for anxiety and depression. I've had a history of like not being able to connect with others. Members of my peers, being the firstborn, going through schools, moving a lot and such. So there's always been a disconnect with people. So I've only Facebook for 3 years. I think, 3 years. So I haven't been burnt out as much. Of course, there are, Saturday, Friday that I just don't check Facebook. I think I get much done if you don't check Facebook for like a day or 2 days, and you have like 10 messages, 50 notifications, because you're very more choosy on what's important or not. Of course, all of it's important. Everyone, but I digress. Excuse me. I read that one. This is called Saturday, speaking of. Saturday! I inebriated myself with caffeines and nicotines. I wrote and watched a contemporary garbage concert. I became interested in a zombie movie. During this night of adventure, I carry the genre of sadness as curls in my hair, all up here. I represent a cinema all rated. That is called Saturday. I remember that. I was watching a garbage concert. It was extremely bully. We're so good for time. Interests in the weeks leading up to the supposed Black Death and latter of this month of 2012. Make that war ours. Surround the campfire with so sulfur and sin, in all ways more than one. Hammer sickle still in my head. Anger banners need not filed, fled. Come now out of the closet. Humans are needed now. Okay, maybe we should read. Alright, this is a good one. This is a very Xennial poem. There's Y and there's X. There's Y and there's Z. Millennials are Z. No, millennials are X. Anyways, alphabet. The Xennials are like the cusp generation between the Ys and the Millennials. And we're the ones that have had a shift between coming out using paper and technology. As me, as a sociologist, would be very interested in finding like the conflict between these two mediums, how people my age are interacting. So far, I've heard not very good, and maybe it's just me, myopic or something, but I would be mostly interested in a study with that. So this one is written in 2012, and it's called 31 and 18. At the time, I was probably 31. I feel like I was still 18, which I think is a very commonality amongst Xennials. My parents text using phones, and I can't. I'm still 18, involved with the same job. I leave certain time. Some rules apply, orthodox rigidness, expectations, nervousness for future. As I 18 and still have not had sex, anxious about the contents. I act out the teenage years unhad by me. I read. And imagined in that era, now at 18, be even so more careful at what I look at. I am in a monastery, kept in a box. Everyone to keep me protection from destruct, stymied, stasis development, hydroplaying on dry land. And that was 31/8/18. Okay, cool beans. So we are a little over 10 minutes. We try to keep these 10 minutes or lower. And May is coming up. Hopefully it won't be this milky fog. My name is Lucas Allen Dietsche, and bon chance.